My dear friends, today I'll be discussing about a reflex known as Bejol-Jaris reflex. Now, what is Bejol-Jaris reflex? Bejol-Jaris reflex was first described by Bejol and later it was elucidated by Jaris. And from their name, that is from the name of the scientist, it is called Bejol-Jaris reflex. Now, what is this reflex? According to this reflex, if intravenous veratridine is injected into the coronary artery supplying the left ventricle, then there is initial apnea which is followed by tachypnea or rapid shallow breathing, then hypotension and bradycardia. So that is called Bejol-Jaris reflex. Means if some chemical substance like veratridine or a drug which is injected into the left coronary artery or coronary artery supplying the left ventricle, then there is hypotension, bradycardia and tachypnea, which is, and it is followed before apnea. So initially, as soon as the injection or intravenous drug is given on the coronary artery supplying the left ventricle, then there is initial apnea which is followed by hyperapnea or tachypnea, then hypotension and bradycardia. Now these receptors are also called non-physiologic chemical receptors or non-physiologic chemoreceptors. Why? Because these receptors which are sensitive to these chemical substances are not sensitive to any chemical substances in physiological situation like oxygen, H+, carbon dioxide, oxygen, O2, etc. So these are all these receptors which are sensitive to these or responsible for the Bejol-Jaris reflex are also called non-physiologic chemoreceptors, because these chemoreceptors are not responsible for stimulation in response to H+, carbon dioxide, oxygen, or in other chemical substances, or in absence or in presence of other chemical substances in physiological conditions. So in physiological condition, any chemical substances are not responsible for stimulation of these receptors, and that's why they are also called non-physiologic chemoreceptors. Now this Bejol-Jaris reflex is mediated by intravenous chemical substances or exogenous substance like veratridine. Now, according to the Bejol-Jaris, this is because of presence of some receptors on the left ventricle. Then it is also present in the lung, and it is also present in the great veins, vena cava, but it is not present in the right ventricle. So these are also called non-physiologic chemoreceptors, as these are not responsible for change or is not sensitive to change of other chemical substance, or because of presence of other chemical substance like carbon dioxide, H+, oxygen in physiological condition, or any other substances which is present physiologically in the body. So they are sensitive to exogenous substance or drugs when they are given exogenously intravenous through infusion. That's why they are also called non-physiologic chemoreceptors, and it has been found that these receptors, once are stimulated, it carried to the CNS or central nervous system or to the brain via vagus nerve. Especially C fibers are responsible for efferent, for making of the efferent fibers of the Bejol-Jaris reflex. Beside this is also called coronary chemoreflex, because it occurs in the, or it is present in the coronary artery, or it is also called coronary chemoreflex because because of injection of this drug into the left coronary artery which is supplying the left ventricle, or in those coronary artery supplying the left ventricle is responsible for this reflex. So it is also called coronary chemoreflex, and this type of reflex can also be present or occur in the lung, and that time it is called pulmonary chemoreflex. So it is called coronary chemoreflex. Then there is pulmonary chemoreflex when this reflex occurs in lung in response to some exogenous substance supplied from outside. We called it pulmonary chemoreflex. Now it has been found that these receptors may be also stimulated by exogenous administration of drugs like phenylbiguanide, serotonin, nicotine, capsaicin. and it has been found that even some chemical substances like prostaglandin, serotonin may be responsible for causing stimulation of these receptors, which occurs in situation like myocardial infarction. So myocardial infarction, there are various changes of cardiovascular and respiratory changes, and it may be mediated because of the various substances like prostaglandin, then serotonin that are released into the blood, and these substances may ultimately stimulate the these non-physiologic chemoreceptors, and which example in myocardial infarction may ultimately lead to the changes in the CVS. And according to some recent concept, these some chemical substances like bradykinin, serotonin, prostaglandin, which are released in myocardial infarction, can also be stimulated or can also stimulate the physiological, non-physiological chemoreceptors, and that is responsible for doing Bujold-Jaris reflex. So in myocardial infarction, the various cardiovascular and respiratory changes may be because of the stimulation of non-physiological chemoreceptor by various substances or chemical substances like bradykinin, then serotonin, then prostaglandin, etc. that are released during myocardial infarction. Okay, so again I am telling Bujold-Jaris reflex is because of exogenous administration of certain drugs which can stimulate some receptors known as non-physiologic chemoreceptors, and which are mainly present in the left ventricle, then lung, then some great veins, but not in the right ventricle. And these are called non-physiologic chemoreceptors because these chemoreceptors are stimulated by exogenous drugs like veratridine, nicotine, capsaicin, phenylbigonides, etc., but not to the endogenous substances that are present physiologically in normally like H plus, carbon dioxide, oxygen, etc. So since they are not stimulated physiologically, they need some exogenous drugs or chemical substances supplied from outside. We call it non-physiologic chemoreceptors. Now these chemoreceptors are also stimulated by certain drugs like phenylbigonides, then nicotine, capsaicin, and so on. Even in response to some disease, some chemical substance may be released like serotonin, bradykinin, then prostaglandins, and these chemical substances may also stimulate the non-physiologic chemoreceptors and ultimately leads to various changes in the respiratory system, various changes in the heart, and so on, as in myocardial infarction. So what is the Bujold-Jaris reflex? It is a reflex that occur in response to administration of veratridine into the coronary artery supplying the left ventricle. And what is the change of the reflex? Here, after the administration of the drug or exogenous drug, it stimulates the non-physiologic chemoreceptors, and once it is stimulated, there will be initial apnea, which is followed by tachypnea, hypotension, and bradycardia. That is, initial there will be apnea, which is followed by rapid shallow breathing, then fall in blood pressure and fall in heart rate. So that is the Bujold-Jaris reflex, and it is because of exogenous administration of drug like veratridine, and this reflex can be shown by other drugs like nicotine, phenylbigonides, and so on. Beside, the reflex is carried to the central nervous system of brain via some nerves known as vagus nerve, which act as a efferent nerve fibers. So these are the various concept of the Bujold-Jaris reflex, and directly or indirectly these reflex has effect on our cardiovascular system and respiratory system. So this may be one of the important reflex which has a control over the respiratory system and cardiovascular system, but in response to some exogenous drug administration, but not to the chemical substance normally present in the blood in physiological state like carbon dioxide, H plus, oxygen, etc. Whereas these chemoreceptors, non-physiologic chemoreceptors, are different from the chemoreceptors present in the arch of aorta, because they are called peripheral chemoreceptors as well as central chemoreceptors. Those chemoreceptors are sensitive to the change in H plus, change in carbon dioxide, change in partial pressure of carbon dioxide, hypoxia or low oxygen concentration, and so on. So those chemoreceptors that are normally present in the arch of aorta, they are sensitive to normal change in chemical substances present in the blood in physiological state, and that's why they are also called physiological chemoreceptors. But this Bujold-Jaris reflex is mediated by a receptors known as non-physiologic chemoreceptors. Thank you very much.